Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today our subject is Contemporary Issues and Trends in Education. Its code is 381 and lecture number 16. Today we will discuss about steps toward family welfare. This is our topic today. The outlines of lectures are family planning, family welfare, concept of family welfare, aims and objectives of family welfare, and importance of family welfare program. First of all, we see some introduction. Family planning means planning by individuals or couples to have only the children they want. When they want them, this is responsible parenthood. Family planning refers to the planning of when to have children and the use of birth control. It allows individuals and couples to anticipate and have their desired number of children and to achieve healthy spacing and timing of their births. In general, women who use the IUD, patch, pill or ring will have menstrual periods every month. So women who take the shot may not have periods often or at all while they use the method. Some women use combined hormone methods, the pill and vaginal ring, to skip periods. Family welfare includes not only planning of birth but the welfare of whole families by means of total family health care. The family welfare program has high priority in India, means including all this area, including like Pakistan, because its success depends upon the quality of life of all citizens. Now we see the concept of family welfare program. The concept of welfare is basically related to quality of life. Family planning means planning by individuals or couples to have only the children they want. So, family welfare includes not only planning of the birth but the welfare of the whole family. As such, it includes education, nutrition, health, employment, women welfare and right, shelter, soft drinking water, all vital factors associated with the concept of welfare. The objective of family and child welfare services are to preserve and strengthen the family as a unit, to develop caring interpersonal relationships, and to enable individuals and family members to prevent personal and family problems and to deal with them when they arise, and to provide suitable services to meet the needs. Families are a group of related people generally who live together. In almost every human society, the family is the most basic unit of social organization and is based around the traditional role of raising children. It is centrally sponsored program. For this, the state receives 100% assistance from central government. The emphasis is on child family. Also, emphasis is on spacing methods along with the terminal methods. It concerns as to promote family planning on the basis of voluntary and informed acceptance with full community participation. The services are taken to every doorstep in order to motivate families to concept the small family norm. We can also observe that different people, especially ladies, used to visit to different homes to gave awareness about family planning, and they also provide the better advices and also the material or methods used to control the birth of the child. Now there are some aims and objectives of family welfare program. So what are those aims? The family welfare program that was introduced in the Punjab state during the year 1956. The main objective of the program was to reduce growth rate as to stabilize the population at a level consistent with the needs and potential of national economy. Aims and objectives of family welfare program means the Government of Pakistan and the Ministry of the Health and Family Welfare have started the operational aims and objectives of family welfare program. Their aims are to promote the adoption of small family size norms on the basis of voluntary acceptance, because if you are not willing to control your birth, then it is not possible to implement this welfare program. To promote the use of spacing method. Spacing method means that you are to keep the distance between first child and second child. To arrange for clinical and surgical services as to achieve the set target. Means its aim is to arrange some clinics where the ladies can visit or families can visit, and they can get awareness about to controlling the childbirth. To ensure adequate supply of contraceptive to all eligible couple within easy reach. Participation of voluntary organizations or local leaders, local self-government and family welfare program at various levels. The family welfare program seeks to introduce the concept of promoting the welfare of workers and their families as a key to workplace productivity and improved work management relations. Using the means of mass communications and interpersonal communications to overcome the social and cultural hindrance in adopting the program, or extensive use of public health education for family planning. Now, what is the impact of family welfare activities? Family planning, contraception reduces the need for abortion, especially unsafe abortion. Family planning reinforces people's right to determine the number and spacing of their children. By preventing unintended pregnancy, family planning contraceptions prevents death of mothers and children. Why is family planning regarded as a factor of family health? It is because of family planning. Contraception reduces the needs for abortion, especially unsafe abortion. Family planning reinforces people's right to determine the number and spacing of their children. By preventing unintended pregnancy, family planning or contraception prevents death of mothers and children. Near 98% of women and 99% men in the age group 15 and 49 have a good knowledge about one or more methods of contraceptions. Adolescents seem to be well aware of modern methods of contraceptions. Over 97% of women and 95% of men are knowledgeable about female sterilization, which is the most popular modern permanent method of family planning, while only 79% of women and 80% of men have heard about male sterilization. "93% of men have awareness about the usage of condom, while only 74% of women are aware of the same. Around 80% of men and women have a fair knowledge about contraception pills. Now we see that what is the importance of family welfare program. Family planning or contraception reduces the need for abortion, especially unsafe abortion. Family planning, we have discussed that it reinforces people's rights to determine the number and spacing of their children. By preventing unintended pregnancy, family planning contraceptions prevents death of mothers and children. Its importance is that the economy of the country remains strengthened. The purpose of family planning is to make sure that any couple, man and women, who has a child has resources that are needed in order to complete this goal. With these resources, a couple, man and woman, can explore the options of natural birth, surrogacy, artificial insemination, or adoption. Better education can be provided. When you have less number of children, then you can provide a better education to your children. Better housing facilities can be arranged by the government. If the people control their birth rate of their children, then it will be easy for the government to manage shelter or housing facilities also for their children. Families live happy life. When you have less children, you have a good life, so you can manage your resources well in manner. Then strategies. What are the strategies of family welfare program? The family welfare program seeks to introduce the concept of promoting the welfare of workers and their families as a key to workplace productivity and improved work management relations. So if we see the different objectives, then family planning, information, counseling and services to women for healthy reproduction, education about safe delivery and post delivery of the mother and the baby, and the treatment of women before pregnancy, healthcare for infant immunization against preventable diseases. Integration with health services. Family welfare program can be integrated with the other health services instead of being a separate service. Barrier method. Examples include male and female condoms as well as diaphragms, cervical cap, and contraceptive sponge. Short acting hormonal methods, long acting hormonal methods, sterilization, or fertility awareness methods. Integration with maternity and child health. Family welfare program can be integrated with the maternity and child health, public or motivated for the post delivery sterilization, abortion, and use of contraception. They are used each time you have sex and include condoms, diaphragms, sponges, and cervical caps. Rhythm methods. The natural birth control method is based on ovulation cycle. This involves abstaining from sex on the days when you are the most fertile and most likely to become pregnant. Concentration in rural areas. Family welfare program are concentrated more in rural areas at the level of sub-sanctuaries and primary health center. This is in addition to hospitals at district, state, and central levels. Literacy. There is a direct correlation between illiteracy and fertility. So stress and priority is given for girls' education, Fertility rate among educated female are low. Breastfeedings. Breastfeeding is encouraged. Most of the women do not like to feed their children by self. It is estimated that about 5 million births per annum can be prevented through breastfeeding. Rising the age for marriage. Under the child marriage bills 1978, the age of marriage has been raised to 21 years for male and 18 years for female. This has some impact on fertility. Minimum Need Program. It was launched in 5th year plan with an aim to raise the economic standards. Fertility is low in higher income groups, so fertility rate can be lowered by increasing economical standard. Incentive. Monetary incentive may be given in family planning programs, especially for poor classes, but these incentives have not been very effective, so the program must be on voluntary basis. Mass media. Motivation through radio, television, cinema, newspaper, puppet shows, and folk dance is an important aspect of this program. Now, there are some managerial functions. What are those functions? Conducting clinics means deciding the date and place of clinics, arranging equipments and other resources at clinics, arrangements and distribution of contraceptives, insertions and removal of IUD, organizing family planning camps, arranging family planning operations means sterilization of male and female through special camps. The family welfare program was introduced in the Punjab state during the year 1956. The main objective of the program is to reduce growth rate so as to stabilize the population at a level consistent with the needs and potential of national economy. Making arrangements at the camps and follow aseptic techniques for the operation. Motivating eligible couple and preparing them for the operation. Assisting the doctor in operations. Maintaining the records. Keeping the eligible couple registered update. Maintaining the register of sterilization cases, contraceptives used and pregnant mothers. Maintaining other records related to family planning. Liaison work and soliciting the cooperation of NGOs, voluntary organizations. Family welfare program mainly includes family planning, information, counseling and services to women for healthy reproduction, education about safe delivery and post delivery of the mothers and the baby, and the treatment of women before pregnancy, health care for infant, immunization against preventable disease, prevention and treatment of sexually and reproductive tract infection. A large number of people suffer from in silence due to reproductive tract infection and sexually transmitted disease. RTI can cause pregnancy related complications, infertility, and chronic pain. They are inflammatory disease and HIV. So, an important objective of the welfare program is the identification and tracked infection, keeping in view the issues and problems confronting reproductive the child health. Whereas family welfare programs have been effectively implemented in every state with a larger perspective intended for population stabilization, reduction of infant and maternal mortality through integrated family welfare services. The basic objective of the family welfare program is to stabilize the population and to provide qualitative health services including immunization to both pregnant mother and children. Since the last 48 years, the family welfare program is being implemented in the state with financial assistance of the central government. The family planning program is not merely intended for population stabilization. Now, it has much larger perspective in holistic approach toward reproductive and child health services, family planning, immunization, training, etc. Comprise a comprehensive health care package. The family welfare activities are guided as per the policies, guidelines, and funding by the government. To ensure qualitative health delivery and population control, the reproductive and child health programs has been implemented in every state with community needs assessment approach. To boost the healthcare delivery, each state government has formulated health norms and implemented the same to give better autonomy to the health institutions. So this was all about this lesson. Hopefully you have got everything. Thank you very much for being with me. Take care. Allah Hafiz.